It's Friday. Hi everyone, happy Friday. I'm Jordan and this is Box Angle Band's Weekday Leadership Workshop, where we take bite-sized leadership lessons, break them down, process them, put them into practice, and hopefully become better people and leaders because of it. Now yesterday, we talked about leadership as action. And I like to add, it's not just action, but it's people-oriented action. We want to help develop, grow, support, help people. These are all action words. They're all to-do things. Remember, we are people. We're not positions, and we help people, not positions. A person is always going to be in that position that we are trying to grow or develop. Remember, positions can't do anything, but people can. On to today's lesson. Today's quote comes from Mike Krzyzewski. I'm going to slaughter that last name. It's never going to get any better. But here's today's quote. Leadership is an ever-evolving position. Leadership is an ever-evolving position. Whether it's people, places, ideas that we expand upon as we make leadership the study of it, or even information when you're actually on the ground getting new information, helps lead to a very dynamic environment and constant change. It's one of my favorite things about being a leader is it's always changing. Even historically, the way we've led or managed has changed. You can also think about the events that you may be working at or trying to accomplish. They can change dynamically as well. For instance, we were doing marching band finals in California. There was a lot of fires. It was devastating, both on north and the southern end of California. And in fact, we went to WBA finals. Things got canceled because the smoke was overwhelming. Things change. We're up in the Northwest right now where I live. Guess what? Rain happens. And although we get through a lot, garbage bag ponchos can really save the day. That can change how you're going to rehearse or maybe even a competition. Ideas on leadership and how to lead properly change. Every year, books on books on books, on webinars, on movies, on literature are written and published thinking about how to better work with people, how to better lead and develop people. One of my own personal goals is to try and read one leadership book a week, which is a lot of information. So as you figure out more and as you learn more, your idea of how to lead also changes. You find little tidbits, little nuggets that will hopefully help make you a more effective leader. Another aspect to leaders and leadership is that the people you will lead will change. How you work with Tammy is going to be different from how you work with Ron. Everybody has their own quirks, everybody has their own mannerisms, the way they act, their weaknesses, their strengths, the things that they love to do and the things that they hate to do. It's another way that leadership is constantly changing. The last thing I want to cover is even the levels of leadership change. When you first start out, it's your job to get your own house in order. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. And then as you show that you're ready for the next responsibility or you decide to take on more responsibility, maybe it's a smaller team. Say, you're just once again, the freshman clarinet player. I don't know why it's always clarinet or trombone player. Let's go freshman percussionist this time. Maybe a freshman percussionist or a freshman vocalist if you're in choir or even out in the corporate world. You're always starting at the beginning. Maybe then you get yourself a small team. So you go from leading yourself to leading a small team of people. Then you work yourself up to leading a team of leaders who are leading teams of people, and so on and so forth as you climb up to get into bigger and bigger organizations. One of my favorite books on this subject, I think it's called The Five Stages of Leadership, 5 Levels of Leadership by John C. Maxwell. This past tour I listened to it while I was doing a lot of driving during the summer, and holy cow, it was a great way to figure out where I was as a leader and what the next steps from where you're at as a leader and which level in an organization you are. That's another way where leadership changes. Leadership is ever changing. It's an ever evolving position. It is dynamic. So, on to tonight's assignment. I want you to spend 5 or 10 minutes thinking about a time where you had to change as a leader, whether it's the environment, information, maybe you're managing someone new team, maybe it's a new year for your organization, whether it's a band, a drum corps, a winter guard, winter percussion, or somewhere out in the corporate room, a dance company, whatever it may be that's specific to you. I just want you to spend 5-10 minutes thinking about that change and thinking about how it affected you. And I want you to take a little bit of time to journal and write that down. Then here's the kicker. After you're doing that, I want you to reflect on that moment of change, and I want you to think about how you might have done it differently, or about how you may have done something better that would have led to a better outcome for whatever that event may have been. As always, you can check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/boxanglebands. On Instagram, you can follow us at @boxangle. For YouTube, if you want to go to boxangle.com/YouTube, that'll take you to the main channel page where you'll see this weekday leadership series, but you'll also be able to find Jenna's medical series. Every Monday, she publishes a 5-10 minute video on a medical topic that specifically affects the marching or athletic arts. It's a real great series. She's doing a fantastic job on it. I hope today's lesson is going to lift you up a bit, hopefully make you a better leader in the end, a better person too. Thanks for stopping by. See you on Monday. Happy Friday, everybody. Hi, I'm Jordan, and this is Box Angle Band's Weekday Leadership Work. Happy Friday, everyone. Hi, I'm Jordan. This is Box Angle Band's Weekday Leadership Workshop. I almost had to bleep that one. Happy Friday, everybody. Hi, I'm Jordan. This is Box Angle Band's Weekday Leadership Workshops. Work sauce. Blooper reel. Hi, everybody. I just messed up. How many of these intros am I going to do? Rough.